Tulsa, Oklahoma is a place of many secrets, and here's a secret you probably didn't know. The time, 1944. The place, 10 East 21st Street. There lived a woman named Carol Ann Smith. She moved to this duplex when her husband died, and her neighbors say she had 2 roommates. It was around the time of World War II, and everybody was given ration books. I believe you got 1 or 2 per person. Well, Carol Ann herself obtained 7 ration books, which raised suspicion with the ration board. Carol Ann to be put under investigation, and her neighbors started singing like birds. The neighbors say they seen the 3 women, Carol Ann and her 2 roommates, burying something in the backyard one night around 12 a.m. Kind of weird. TPD was like, that's all we need to hear. We're going in. They found 2 coffins with dog remains buried in the backyard. They discovered that Carol Ann's 2 roommates were actually 2 women being held hostage in the basement for the past 7 years. Yet they went to work every day and came back every day, giving Carol Ann every cent of their earnings. Carol Ann lived lavish. She had makeup, jewelry, shoes, gloves, hats. She was that girl. So how are these 2 roommates allowing this? Well, Carol Ann had brainwashed them into thinking that if they obeyed her, it would be their gateway to heaven. And if they didn't, they'd be doomed to hell. The women claimed that Carol Ann was doing witchcraft on them and had put a hex on them to keep them bound to her and to that home. This got big in the media, and the house became known as the Hex House. But it doesn't stop there. There's also been stories of a maid that used to work for Carol Ann who mysteriously walked down the steps of Carol Ann's duplex and into traffic, where she got hit and killed. Carol Ann arranged things and received the insurance money from her maid's death. As we know, Carol Ann was a widow, and she had also gotten insurance money from her husband's passing. She also had policies on the 2 women living in her basement, and she invited her father to come stay with her, but he passed before he could arrive, and she got that insurance money. Carol Ann was a criminal who did criminal things, so she eventually got sentenced to 1 year in prison. When Carol Ann was released, it is said that she changed her identity because she was never seen again. Hex House was torn down, and the lot remains empty to this day. Oddly, the stairs that Carol Ann's maid walked down when she walked into traffic and passed still remain.